My name is Lee Levy. My company is Next Web Designs and Graphics. I have 25 years industry experience in web design and consulting, mom of 2 teenagers, breast cancer survivor 2019. Thank you. And let me tell you, coming out of chemotherapy and starting to live my life again right when the pandemic shut us down, if that's not a challenge, I don't know what is. I was ready to live my life again. So I'm back with a vengeance, and here we go. And when I'm not working, you can catch me shaking it on the dance floor or photographing something. Okay, so out of these 10 tips, I'd like you to think throughout all of this. How many have you done? How many will you try? How many can you do better at? So those are the 3 questions I'd like you to keep in mind. And again, I'm sorry that I'm breezing through it quickly, but you can have all these slides at the end. So tip number 1, and this is so overlooked, full signature on all your emails. These don't cut it in business. They're great, they're nice when you're sending an email to a friend, very boring, very unattractive, doesn't say much about your company. So I'd like to introduce you to a better way to do it. Huge improvement, makes you look very, very legit. And just so you ladies know that back in the day, as soon as I switched to this type of a signature, just on doing these small changes on your emails, I had a lot more people saying, "Oh, you're a web designer. How awesome. Can you contact me? This is great. I didn't know." When it was sincerely Lee Levy, nobody really knew what I did. So this is a great way, without putting yourself in somebody's face, to send out emails. Now, a really good email signature, and again, I'm going to go through this really fast. Your first and last name, your title and your company, your phone number and your email, your logo, and I put optional photo for those of you who don't like to have your photo in your email, but you really should. Your social profile icons, your elevator pitch or slogan, and a call to action. Very, very important, and Laura's going to talk a lot more about that next. Proper use of email signatures does increase your business up to 25% because now people see you and they want to know more about you. You can just Google email signature generator to find many, many options out there. There's lots of places that do it. Okay, tip number 2, join and be active in groups. It is very, very important to get yourself out there. Best place to belong, to try to cultivate a really valuable community for yourself and for your business. Now, choose groups that have subjects that you're interested in and where you think that your potential clients may be hanging out at. That's the key here. So answer questions, participate actively, never hard solicit your business because nobody likes to get hard solicited to. And make sure that when you're going to be in these groups, your social profiles, your websites, everything is complete. Because when they go to your profiles, there's nothing worse than having an unfinished or an empty profile. So just for an example, because a lot of people make the number 1 mistake and they join all the wrong groups. So for example, if you're in marketing services, you can join any business group because that's where your potential client is going to hang out. If you sell children's clothing, you want to go to moms groups. So think really, who are your potential clients and where do they hang out, and that's where you want to be. Next tip, finding your power partners. Very, very important, as I'm sure a lot of you found some power partners in here today. Who found some power partners? Awesome. We've got a lot of them here today. Power partners. The actual definition, business professionals who are in the same industry as you are, who want to develop a mutually beneficial relationship where partners strive to share referrals, share ideas, and solve problems in the industry together. A couple of examples here. For example, for me as a web designer, I love to hang out with business coaches and marketing agents. So if any of you are in that, see me. Business lawyers can collaborate with bankruptcy and tax lawyers, any other type of lawyers, because you can refer business to each other. Same thing with a real estate agent, a bank, and a mortgage broker. So find who your power partners are and make sure that you collaborate with them. So breeze through this one really fast. How do you find them? Networking groups, social media, local social groups, ask your friends and family, benefit events, and even religious groups. And once you have found them, reach out. That's the key. Reach out, tell them what you're looking to do, explain how you can mutually benefit from this type of relationship, talk about sharing information, collaborate, and always be prepared to give first. Always. Tip number 4, joining networking groups. You're all here today, you all know how to do this. This is an event, but join networking groups who meet regularly, because it is all in who you know. Everything we do in business and personal, it's all in who you know. So it's the right people, and it's critical to the success of your business to hang with the right people. Some examples: Chamber of Commerce, business meetups, happy hour events, social functions, religious affiliation. Meetup.com is a really great place, so if any of you are not familiar with that, and believe it or not, I still hear that people are not, great place to find any kind of groups, and that includes social groups. It does not have to be a business group. Some of my biggest clients came from my photography group, go figure. Or start your own group. If you actually want to do that, start your own group, and then you can decide how you'd like to bring your power partners together. Okay. Tip number 5, getting online reviews. Most overlooked and not wanted to do. So, on the average, one happy client will tell 9 people about their experience. Take a look at that picture because I'll get back to it in a few minutes. So, rules to get positive online reviews. Key number 1, make sure you ask at the right time. Strike while the iron is hot. When you finish the job, when you deliver the job, when it's hot, when the client remembers the experience, that's when you ask for the review. When they're complimenting you, that's a great time. By the way, I would really appreciate if you could give me a really great review of your experience with me. Make it easy for them to leave a review. Send links. Don't let them try to find you, because that is one way. If they can't find you, whether it's on social media, Google, Yelp, they'll just give up. So send them links, say I really appreciate it, and thank them for it at the end. Now, responding to reviews, also huge, and I can guarantee you half the people in this room are not doing this. When someone does give you a good review, please thank them publicly for the reviews. Say what a pleasure it was to work with them. And the biggest one that is overlooked is you must respond if you should get a negative review, because we all know there's one everywhere that will do that for whatever reason. So if you get a negative review, first of all, do not take it personally. That's the first thing you need to remove from the equation. Respond with a kind statement. We're sorry you had a bad experience. We will make this right, whatever you feel is good for your business. And it really does show a potential client that you are a true professional by even responding to a negative review. Don't just ignore it. Here we go. For every one client that gives you 9 happy clients, 1 bad review gives you all those negative reviews, or people that could have gone with you and will not now go with you. Okay, tip number 6, volunteering and helping in charities. Very, very important. Mental health, big part of running a business. If you're happy, you're going to love what you do, you're going to spread it around. And people want to do business with people who have integrity and purpose. So those are great places to find potential business partners and clients as well. Benefiting from volunteering, it also encourages happiness, because when you do work that you feel good about, you create all that stuff, happiness, reduce your stress, you become more creative, you put really good energy into the universe. Everybody believe in good energy? That's what you do when you sign up with charities and benefits and do good for the community. Also, a lot of times they will give you free advertising for volunteering. So what's wrong with having your logo being thanked as a sponsor, announced on a stage? A lot of times you will absolutely get that recognition. And again, a great way to put it out there. Let's see. And this is a great place many times that you will get to meet business leaders, politicians, other entrepreneurs, anybody that can help you take your business to that next level. You can meet people who can use your services, and you can also meet people who you can benefit from theirs. And for those of you who are just starting out, it's a great place to practice your networking skills. If someone would have told me that I would be here today, I would have said, you're crazy. Tip number 7, offer rewards and incentives for referrals. This is huge. Who likes free stuff? Ladies, we all love free stuff. Okay, chances are you are already getting referrals from people, but why not show some appreciation and boost your chances? I tell all my clients, if you bring me a client, you will get X amount of something, and you would be surprised. I have one lady, she's already got $2,000 for me. Brand new client, she sent me like a whole bunch. Great way to bring in referrals. So there's different kinds that you can do, different incentives. Attract new clients for a really low cost of pay performance. You bring high quality clients because referred customers actually will spend 25% more with you. And it's a proven record of success because many large companies do this as well. What kind of rewards or incentives should you offer? Great question. Again, know your customer. What would they like? So there's physical and non-physical, and the physical obviously is gift cards. It could be a store or a Visa card, branded swag item, free product or service. Brownies, cookies, and food seem to do the best. Non-physical rewards, that would be discounts, coupons, a free upgrade to a product or service, a subscription, or sometimes even a donation to your favorite charity. Tip number 8 is your email marketing campaigns. Big do's and don'ts. How many have a list and really don't do anything with it? Because I see that all the time. This is a gold mine. This is a gold mine. So rule number 1, do not ever buy an email list. Ever. You will have a very low success rate. Don't add people to your list from a stack of business cards you just met without asking for their permission. Don't wait too long to connect. Again, strike while the iron is hot. Don't stress about unsubscribes because in the end, you want people who want to be on your list, and it's not about the numbers, it's about the quality of the numbers you have. Tip number 9, speaking at events, and it doesn't have to be a big event. It can be any kind of event to reach decision makers, potential investors, potential clients. It can be build your reputation, allows you to mingle with people, improve your brand awareness, and it also sets you up as an authority in your niche. And all those are different kinds. I won't go into them because we're getting short on time. I already got the warning. Panel expert training or workshops. You can do small events too. Get yourself out there, get yourself seen and heard. So, people came to see you. That's gold. They came to hear you. Use the opportunity. That is absolutely one of the best opportunities achieved from any public speaking event. The trust level is already there, and that's huge. And tip number 10, make sure you have call to actions on all your mediums. So, call to actions, you all know what it is. Buttons that make you do things. Buttons that make you say things. You need to put them everywhere, ladies, on your website, your landing page, your social media, your videos, your email signatures. Now, the different types of call to actions, again, I won't go through all of these, but there are so many that you could use. The free effect, direct, visual, detailed, contact, and my favorite, because this one is the one that works the best, the limited offer click-through actions where there's a timer going and you know that you're going to lose out on that deal if you don't get it. Those are definitely the most effective type of call to action. So, my closing questions for today to you, because again, I had to cut it short, I apologize. How many of these tips will you try now? How many of these did you know about but haven't applied yet? And how many are you like, duh, I could have done that? So simple. Some, I guarantee you, I just wanted to get your wheels going. But for any of those of you who are interested, if you want to scan that barcode, I will absolutely be happy to send you my PDF, 10 things your website must have to create engagement, where I'm talking more about the website, plus a 30-minute free consult. If you don't have a website, I'll be happy to discuss it with you. If you do, we can go through it. Anything that you like, you've got me for 30 minutes. I would like to thank you all, and I just want to let you guys know that I have seen and talked to many of you. I'm so impressed with how so many of you have gotten so far with what you're doing, and the speakers so far have been amazing. And I just want to let you know that my high school teacher told me, don't ever get into technology, you will not make it. Don't let anything take you down. Thank you.